Hi everyone. Tonight I'm leaving to this Lucy Maud Montgomery book, Rilla of Ingleside. It's part of the Anne of Green Gables novels, basically I think the last one Montgomery wrote. It was written just after the First World War. And it's basically about Rilla, Anne's, I think it's Anne's youngest daughter, and how they experienced the First World War. The book basically begins just before the war. I think this is a lighthouse dance, and this is in the year England declared war on Germany today. The book begins with Susan, the housekeeper of Anne, and Dr. Gilbert Blythe, how she reads the Daily Enterprise. It's basically a newspaper covering the town where they live, and there was a big black headline on the front page of the Enterprise stating that some Archduke Ferdinand or other had been assassinated at a place bearing the weird name of Sarajevo. But Susan tarried not over uninteresting immaterial stuff like that. She was in quest of something really vital. Oh, here it was, jottings from Glen St. Mary. So this is basically where the Archduke was assassinated, and then the war breaks out. They call for volunteers. Rilla's oldest brother volunteers. Some of the other boys they know, which are no longer boys, young men now. And here she comes across a baby whose mother has died. She decides to bring it home in a soup tureen. And they just how they experienced the First World War. Warsaw has fallen. They experienced some dark days. Here's Carl going. He's the son of the Reverend Reverend Meredith. You hear a lot about him in the previous, I think it's Rainbow Valley. You hear a lot of the younger versions of all these children. There's my mantle clock going. 7 p.m. This part is where the baby is sick and there's a big winter storm. Only Rilla and Susan at home. The baby gets sick. He almost died here. Shirley's Adam's youngest boy. He goes into the Air Force. 1st November 1917. Every fall since the war began, there has been some terrible blow to our troops. Antwerp in 1914, Serbia in 1950, last for Remain. Now Italy, the worst of all. So up until about this far in the book, it's all bad news, turning off the tide. It's extremely well written. Here's a map of Prince Edward Island. There is Avonlea, where Anne grows up. I'm not sure where Ingleside is supposed to be. I'm really not sure. Here is Canada, United States, Prince Edward Islands, that small island over there. Some a biography, L.M. Montgomery. Some of the other books. I've read many of these chronicles of Avonlea, further chronicles, the story Girl, the Golden, the Blue Card. I don't think too many of the Orchard, I think. I don't recognize these last ones. You can see this book's also been read quite a few times. One of the best written books. Just gives you a very nice idea of how the people in living through those days. How they experienced the First World War. They really thought the First World War was, well, they didn't know it as the First World War. They only knew it as the war, the Great War, I think. And they thought it was the last war this world will ever experience. And I think it must have been quite a shock when the Second World War broke out. Well, if you've come this far, thank you for watching, and let me know what you think about the sound quality, the video quality. Thank you for watching. Have a great night.